Hey Wastelanders, welcome back to Fallout 4 Horizon Institute Edition. We're going to be doing some stuff today. I swear, we're going to get some stuff done. We're going to be doing stuff and things, and we're going to get the things done. We're going to actually make progress. We're not just going to derp around in the workshop today like I did for most of last episode. Okay, so we have a mission to go down and talk to the settlers at Overland Station and do whatever task they want us to take care of, which is going to be kill some raiders probably, hopefully over at Beantown Brewery or somewhere similar. It's pretty easy to get to. And then we also want to go down and talk to the people, or rather the robots, not the people, over at Grey Garden and get that settlement as well. So we want to get those two settlements under our belts and get them producing for us. We also have some stuff to plant in various locations, so I'll be doing that as well, but probably not until we have one of those settlements set up. We need people really badly as well. That's kind of one of our caps right now, is we don't have a lot of people. So, I've got my stuff all sorted here. We should be good to go. Oh. One last thing. Let me do one last thing that I forgot before we leave here. We should have some supply kits now. Yes, indeed we do. And we have people that can do stuff for us. So I'm going to deploy all jobs possible here. And that will deploy our settlers. Very good. And now I can go down to repeated deployments. Where's the repeat? Oh, here we go. Turn everything on, always. There we go. Those should repeat non-stop. We need some more perks, right, to do more settlements, or to do more architect jobs. So things like in the industrial park that I really want, we can do that, but we need to do some other stuff here. Oh, right, we need to go and get Gorski's cabin as well. You know, I can do this now, but I don't really want to waste it if I don't have a whole lot of materials to do these things yet, so we're gonna hold off on some of this stuff for now. Engineering is what I wanted, right? I can't do this until I have workshop tech level 1. We can't do that quite yet. Need to get a workshop training session going. Okay, let me just refresh myself real quick, 1 second, on what I need for that, so I'm keeping an eye out for it. What do I need to do to get my workshop tech level up by 1? I need vendor credits, right? Or I can get chemistry. Or engineering. So level engineering or chemistry. Or science. You know, science might be the easiest one, to be honest. Just in terms of like what I've already gotten. Because what am I at? Rank 1 or 2 science? That's gonna nut. We're at rank 1 science. If I do another rank into science here, I can't go to 60 until 14. I don't know a good way of... I think you get science skill from... I'll want this eventually anyway. I'll go ahead and invest a point into science here because we're going to want a point... We're going to want this max anyway eventually. But I don't think that's enough. Oh, actually, I take it back. Guys, I take it back. We do have enough. We can do workshop training. Finally, technology. Technology upgrade training. Robot Wanderer voice activate. Okay. We have some more, we have some stuff now. We have some upgrades. You know, I mean, workshop tech level is pretty important. There we go. Workshop technology 3. Our tech level has increased. Our power has grown. Okay, what does that mean? It means I can make engineering jobs. Finally. And we don't have a lot of materials for this. What am I missing on this? Oil and liquid fuel. So both liquid fuel and oil, which both you can make liquid fuel from oil. So need more oil. So I do need some oil production. No, don't scrap that door. I want to get out of there. I need oil production pretty badly then. So how is this place? 0.13 crude oil, that's all. All my places I've gotten so far have been really terrible for oil. I think the settlements that are closer to the sea tend to be really good for water and oil, and we just don't have any of those right now. So maybe I should expand myself out this way, but that's something else we gotta do. Look, you know, next episode maybe we'll do that. There's just too much to do, which is a good thing, right? That's a good thing, that it feels like we've got stuff to do, we're keeping busy. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go to Sunshine Tiding, I would say, and see if we can hit up Gorski's cabin real quick and steal all his nuclear material. So Gorski's cabin should be, if we just follow the electrical lines, we should find that. Let me see, big electrical thingies, where are you at? It's gonna be, like, over here, I think, actually. Like, straight over there, probably. It might be quite literally under that. It's good to have... I mean, it's nice to have, like, objectives, you know? It's why I play Horizon over... Oh god, my voice is cracking. I've only started playing and my voice is already going out. It's why I play Horizon over, like, the base game, is because I think it's nice to have, like, those objectives, you know? You're trying to do stuff beyond just the base game story.
Tracking your position.
Thank you. Because I get bored with the basic game, you know, do this, do that, do this, that. Like, I don't really care about the story anymore, to be honest. Even though this is an instant playthrough, it's going to be a little bit different, so it should be more interesting. It still is not, like, the main focus for me, right? The main focus for me is expanding my settlement empire. Oh my god, my voice. Why does my voice have to crack? Why does my voice suck, guys? Hold on, let me get a drink, 1 second. I have done zero talking, nothing today. I've been relaxing this morning. Well, kind of relaxing. I did some laundry and stuff, but I've been relaxing all day. I go to record. My voice is like, oh, you're gonna have a crack in your voice. You're gonna sound like you're 12 years old, just hit puberty, buddy. Scavenger. A bunch of scavengers. And Ron Staples. Ron Staples. Who is Ron Staples? Hello?
Is there anything better than this?
You said something there. No doubt about it.
Are you the drink vendor?
Yeah. Howdy, friend. Grab a seat by the fire. Everyone's welcome. How's it going, friend? You're welcome to join us. Pull up a patch of dirt, stump, old tire, whatever suits you. Take a load off and stay a while. The good fellowship's on the house. The drinks are how I keep body and soul together. Can I get you something to drink?
You're a traveling bartender?
What is this? A traveling bar?
I have a lot of friends. I make new friends wherever I go. My friends like to join me for a drink. What can I say? It's a living. So far, the wandering life suits me. I see the world, and my friends always know I'll be coming to visit soon. So, can I get you anything?
No, thanks.
Well then, good day to you, sir.
Just getting drunk out here, just walking around and drinking booze. I mean, there are worse ways to spend your day. Though I'm not really one for moving around a whole lot while I'm drinking. I tend to want to stay in one spot because, you know, the world tends to move around me when I drink. So I don't really want to do too much physical activity. But hey, Ron, you do you, buddy. Glad you've found your calling or whatever. Okay, that is Abernathy. So yeah, we just follow this down. Follow the power transformer tower road to nuclear. If the people that have been asking, if you're still watching and not just pausing it 1 second in to ask a question, about load lists and stuff, I've gotten the most common comment I've gotten probably on this series so far is what's my load list, and the load list has not changed significantly since my last install video for Horizon. On the last version I did. I'll try to link that. If I forget to link it, perhaps some kind soul could dig that video up and link it for me. It's on my channel. But I think it's called My Horizon Mod List. And it's not overly complicated. It's maybe like 30 mods total, and most of those are just textures. And then Horizon, obviously. Then a couple small quality of life mods. Or that just like fix things I don't like for example, the minigun having spin up time bothers me, so I get rid of that. But otherwise, it's just a pretty simple texture mod list. The most difficult part is getting the ENB installed because it is a reshade ENB, so you have to do all that stuff. Which means you have to go to the reshade site, get that, and install reshade, and then you have to go and get the ENB files from Boris's site, and then get the actual ENB presets and all that stuff. You know, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but otherwise, really not that big of a deal. Hello, Gorski. I have noticed that in Horizon, the ghouls tend to get knocked down more, which I guess makes sense. Or maybe it's because I'm in power armor. It's a realism thing. I also have noticed that this axe has a bit better range than some of the other weapons. And I think maybe... I don't know, maybe some of the weapons are bugged on their range, or maybe it's intentional that they should have a smaller range, but yeah, it seems like this axe has a lot better range than some of the other weapons I've used, which is nice. I can hit stuff from a bit further away, which feels a lot better for melee. So yeah, there's all the melee stuff, or all the nuclear material. Let me look at the, not that, let me look at the component view. How much did we get here on nuclear material? Where would I see that? Wouldn't it be here? I'm in component view. Oh, here we go. Oh, holy crap. Yes, we got a bunch. We got a whole bunch of nuclear material. 75 from that, in fact. So yeah, that's a really big bonus early on. If you're hurting for nuclear material in Horizon, come over here to Gorski's, and that will sort you out pretty quick. Okay, excellent. So we've gotten that taken care of. And now we shall go further south. I also looked into a LOD mod. I'm one of those people that, like, the default LOD does not really bother me that much. The distant objects being like a little bit lower res doesn't really bother me a whole lot. I just don't look at it very much. I guess I tend to look at stuff. What are you? Oh, you're eating dog meat. Gotcha. I just tend to look at stuff closer, I guess. I don't really, like, I don't know. I don't notice stuff in the distance. I guess it's like my years of gaming have just kind of made that be a thing for me that I don't really notice that stuff as much. We already went through here, right? We did. There is a nice bed here. I mean, nice is, it's a bed that will give us a full 8 hours of sleep, okay? Nice is not probably the right word for that bed. There's a skeleton that has decayed over time. Realistically, that bed would be disgusting, I think, right? Because it'd be just full of, very old, decayed organic matter. Really? Stupid infection. The, once we have, like, fully sealed kit, we should be protected from stuff like that a lot better. But unfortunately... I had a question also about, showing what I am looting more. Like, the thing is, like, I just scrap it all. Like, we're just scrapping all that stuff. Like, it's no good. I grab a couple of basic things off, and then we just scrap everything else. In fact, you don't even have to, loot those things yourselves. You can just hit the scrap button, and it will not scrap useful stuff, but it will scrap the crappy stuff for you automatically. So there's no real reason to worry about it. You just kind of scrap it all. Oh yeah, there's a power armor here. Did I get this one? I don't know if I did. I didn't get Wicked Shipping Truck, so I'd say probably I forgot about this one. That's handy. We might find a... What is it? The right arm? The ever-elusive raider... Well, non-raider right arm? Yeah. No, this is, not power armor. I want to look at the power armor stuff. Yeah, so... Left arm. I want a left arm that's not raider. Anything but raider, man. Keep your fingers crossed, okay? I always forget about this power armor set over here. Is this where... Is there a... No, it's not here. There's an area that has a train that you can get into that has like a little... Small little... Almost like a trapdoor. But it's on its side, or like maybe like a upper hatch door type thing. But it's accessible from the side since it's turned over on its side. Anyway, over here is the power armor in the still standing train area. We use one of our handy hacker units here to pop that open wherever that happens to be, wherever the... Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Got it. Good to go. Let's see what we got. We have a left arm, actually a T-45. That will do, right? My left arm is what I need, right? Yeah, a non-raider left arm. Excellent. Okay, well, I'll take that. No, I want to take this, sorry. Not do that. Okay, take this. Then scrap all the rest of it. Oh, I can't do that. Can I recover the frame? Yeah, it's fine. So I can place the power armor frame at the settlement, and then I can scrap it later on, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Prototype capacitor. Hey, look at that. We got a better left arm. And a T-51 left leg. What am I using for my left leg? Also a T-51. Well, okay, we got... Is that like all T-51 and XO1 then we're going to have? Yes, it is actually. We will have a full T-51/XO1 set. I feel like the T-51 set is the kind of a classic looking set. It kind of looks or reminds me in style a lot of oh, like 50s stuff, you know? Which is fitting for Fallout 4, but I'm gonna be honest. Personally, I think T60 is the best looking power armor. It's not even close. Not even remotely close, really. You might have a different opinion, and that's fine if you do. But, yeah, personally, T60 all the way. Though I will say, T51 with the Nuka-Cola paint job, that one is actually really impressive, especially with the improved texture mods I have. It looks really, really good. Hello? Oh, we're gonna fight. This is the one that's paying their respects to their fallen person here, yeah. Rest in peace. I'm still stealing your stuff. Surprised your raider bite didn't do the same. Maybe you were friends or even lovers or something, but still, it's survival, you know? There's a safe over here, but there's a lot of rads over here too, right? Are the rads just due to the ghoul? I think they're due to something else, right? Also frag mines. Dog meat, can you get those?
Grab that.
He's gonna have pathing issues, I think. Yeah, probably not. I cannot believe it missed. Oh, that's not a mine. That's the mine. Okay, that's one way to take out the ghoul and the mines. Yeah, significant rads over here. Okay, I will... Hey, you! Trying to loot your stuff. Okay, just take it all. All this stuff real quick. Oh boy, we are just sucking in the rads. That was not worth it for some pre-war food and Nuka-Cola. That was the most costly Nuka-Cola I've ever had. Holy crap. We gotta use some antibiotics for our infection before it gets worse. I cannot apply more treatment right now, really? Are you sure about that? Okay, if you say so. I don't think I applied treatment, though. Maybe I had some going previously. But I'm pretty sure I didn't have any going today. This mine is not active. It was meant to be active, but it was not. A bit of a bug. Someone just forgot. They put the wrong style of mine there. Oh, hello. Dog meat, you really just ran right in front of me. He's worse than the cat sometimes. I like cats a lot, but I'm just saying they do like to run in front of you. Okay, this is nice. We'll take that. Sure, gonna do that. Then get back. We're gonna have to use all of our right away today. Okay, that's also very nice. But we need to get out of here. It's so many rads. Oh, but I was saying earlier about the LOD thing. I tried out an LOD, and I'd have to generate my own LOD for it to work properly with this, to look good. Otherwise, the trees are not going to look right from a distance. And that's like more involved and more work than what I want to do, because the LOD as it is does not bother me that much. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me, so I just think I probably can't be bothered to do it. So sorry if that bugs you. Where's the thing at? Well, got that at least. There it is. I can't even get it. There we go. Where are you at, mole rats? Where's the little feet poking out? I know you're over here somewhere. You're gonna pop out of here in a second. There you are. That's such bullshit. That hit dog meat, even though dog meat was like... And that hit dog meat too, even though he was like... Look, I'm trying to aim for the mole rat, but I keep hitting dog meat instead. Because of the way the game's swing arc works. It is interesting that the swing arc of your character does matter. I think that's cool, but it's also buggy. I wonder if there's a mod for that that makes your melee a bit better. I think the issue is that, like, you can only have one impact on your melee, right? And since you can only have one impact, the first thing you hit is going to be what takes your impact. And because there's, like, improved range, the range is further than what you would think it is for your melee swing. And so whenever you swing your big weapon, right, whenever dog meat happens to be, like, even this close, he ends up getting hit by it because the swing arc is so big. Need a spear. That's what we need. We need to have like a spear weapon that we can just jab straight out. That way there's no arc to it, and it won't cause that problem. There's an idea. Okay, we're gonna take some rat away. And by some I mean we're gonna take all of our rat away, most likely, because we have a lot of rads. And then we're gonna head down to Grey Garden, talk to the robots, and then probably sleep in the Grey Garden homestead. No, we used all of it. Literally all of our Radaway. Rest in peace, Radaway. There's the power armor up here, over here too, on top of the highway that we can grab as well. I think that one is still standing. I'm not sure though. These are in good shape, it looks like. Wonder if I can actually loot them properly.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
Seems pretty ingenious. I would like some robot help myself.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see, there are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, green and brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Gray.
And what happened to him?
What became of Dr. Gray?
Like so many others, he died in the war. It was a terrible loss. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
Why did Dr. Gray give you these unusual personalities?
Genius is restless, darling. It abhors stagnation. Dr. Gray was tired of the standard Mr. Handy personality. He looked to his favorite television characters for inspiration, and we are the result. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. The question, really. Tell me, darling.
That robot's
what do
getting a
you
bit
think
close.
of the water around here?
It's pretty bad.
It's awful.
Isn't it, though? Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin. This will never do. I don't mean to impose, darling, but perhaps you could lend us a hand.
Of course I will.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Western plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
Okay. Let me see, what time is it right now? 9 p.m. I think we can probably make it across and go talk to Oberlin and maybe come back up and sleep up here. That seems fine. I can also run up here real quick and check out the power armor, although that's going to be on... That's not a big deal. We'll do that later. It's going to be... We'll need to take the elevator up to get to that, not just walk up. But yeah, let's go and see if we can talk to the people over here, see what they want. Hopefully, like, fingers crossed, they'll just say they want us to go to Beantown Brewery or somewhere close by. We can clear it out as well. And then we'll have 2 new settlements. I also realized I forgot my fusion core, or I forgot a spare fusion core, so I'll want to look around for one of those. Trying to think where the nearest fusion core I could find would be at. It's going to be on an interior somewhere, because you cannot find them on exteriors. For the most part, anyway. They're all going to be malfunctioning if they're on an exterior. Oh, right, and if you're not aware... Horizon expands Oberlin Station a ton. Gives you this giant, like, shipping dock area to play around with, which is really cool. There's a ton of stuff to scrap over here, a lot of good stuff. So you'll want to get this ASAP, because a lot of good stuff you can scrap there.
Did the Minutemen send you?
I am the Minuteman. The Minuteman. Yes. What's going on?
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies and threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
How many of these raiders are there?
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
No telling, I'm afraid. This time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base.
Okay. Did we get the quest, actually? Yeah, we're good. Kill raiders at Baxter Peril. Okay, fair enough. That's going to be down towards Diamond City, though. Quite close, actually. Might end up just going into DC at that point. We'll do that second. We'll do Western Water Treatment Plant first, I would say. We're still not done with radiation, unfortunately. I used up all my right away, and that's... Yeah, we're still not good. We'll go up to... we can go to Diamond City and get radiation treatment in there as well. Either one's fine, just paying for some radiation treatment. I think that was the I think that was one of the... I think it was intentional that radiation stuff is so rare now to maybe kind of get you to go to a doctor instead. Because you have absolutely no other option but to go to a doctor to get your radiation removed. Seems realistic. Presumably they can make rad away. Still, like they can still produce it, and they are producing it. I don't think it's all just from pre-war times. So it would make sense that it's really, really rare out here because everywhere that would have had it has used it up, and so there's just not very much left laying around. But if you go to a doctor, they can hook you up. They've got rad away they can give you that they've produced themselves. Alright, grab a couple things here. Couple free adhesive things and stuff. There's some loot inside of here too, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. But there is for sure a good bed as well. And it's sheltered, so can go in here and loot and then sleep. And then be on our way in the morning afterwards. How am I doing for weight? Oh, not great. But not enough that we need to buy, or not buy, we need to get Wilson just yet. We can hold off on that for a little bit. I wonder, when can I do auto scrapping on Wilson? I should check him next time I get him. The auto loot feature is one of the best features. It will pick up a lot of the junk laying around for you, and you don't have to worry about it. Like this pail would have been picked up for me, for example. Need an auto salvage feature. Horizon adds all the salvaging options to everything, and then you want to just skip it all because you're lazy like Wanderer. Auto salvage. I remember, I think I don't want to say I'm 100% responsible, but I think I was a big influence on getting the junk auto-looting feature added to Horizon. So you're welcome, Horizon players, you're welcome. Wanderer is here for you, because that's a really nice feature, in my opinion, to not have to loot absolutely everything everywhere. Because I would spend, like, some of the areas you go to later on, this is not so bad, but, what the heck, why am I, there we go. Some of the areas later on get really bad for looting. Like, you spend 5 minutes clearing it out, and then you'll spend, like, an hour trying to loot everything. And that's not fun, in my opinion, Like, I like loot, don't get me wrong, but, like, I want to kill the thing, and then kill the raider, then take the loot, and then be done. And, like, then, I get my little dopamine hit, and then I'm done. I don't want to be sitting there for, like, an hour looting everything. So unless it's like, I don't know, it depends on the game, I guess, but anyway, typically you don't want that kind of experience. So I was using a mod which automatically scans the area around you and basically acts as a giant vacuum to just vacuum up all the loot around you. And either can send it to a settlement of your choice or puts in your inventory. And Zawano was quite against that. The mod author for Horizon was quite against that in the beginning. He thought it was very cheaty, didn't like it, not immersive, etc., etc. And I don't know what my argument was. Maybe it was that, we have robots and stuff circling around us and whatever. Anyway, the way that he came up with to implement this auto loot feature that I wanted so bad, and that a lot of other people were like,
It's stuck.
"Oh, really? This can't be opened. Why? Why not?" Huh. Since when? Is there a secret button or something? Since when? Let me in. Let me in. I can't sleep here then. That sucks. That's a bummer. Where am I gonna sleep then? I need a bed. It's nighttime. I was counting on sleeping here. Is that always like that? Is it just in Frost there's a bed there? Maybe that's why I didn't think there was a bed there, and then I went there in Frost, and I was like, oh, there's a bed here. And I slept there, and it was nice. This is ArcJet, right? And where is that Fiddler Green? There should be a bed somewhere at the Fiddler Green Estate or whatever, the trailer park. It's right over here. Yeah, that's the icon for it. It's gotta be over there. I'll turn my ENB off so we can see a little bit better. I'll try to remember to put that back on. There should be power hour over here as well, so hey, why not? But yeah, I mean, presumably there will be a bed over here somewhere that's still reasonably functional, that we can get a full night's sleep in and not have any penalties. Is indeed the place. Never mind, I lied. Woo. That is not what this is. That is not what we're at. There is a bed here, though, actually. Isn't there? There's a bunk bed here. Right? Yeah, there's a bunk bed here. Totally several bunk beds here. Good job, Wanderer. It is, outdoors. But... I mean... There's two nice beds. Yes, Dogme, I know there's stuff over there. Also, lots of rads over here, so... buckle up. What do we get? Nothing crazy. Nothing else I want to get here. Get out of those rads. Okay, this will have to do then, I guess, for our sleeping situation for the evening. Taking the top bunk. You can't stop me. Not sure why you'd want the top bunk. I guess you have like more space above you, which is nice, but I'd feel more worried about falling down if you're on the top bunk, personally. That's a big bear. It's a big bear. Woo! Not a single bit of good meat off of that. I think that was a surgical journal, more medical skill. Gotten a lot of those so far. Listen to the stress call. Where is this? Oh, this is the junkyard, right. Okay, Grey Garden, right. We're heading down to the water treatment plant. But, you know, I kind of need to get... Can I take any more antibiotics, by the way? Let me try. Maybe? Okay, I'm pretty sure we did there, so we should get rid of our infection there. We just have to wait, like, you know, it's once a day. Like a real medication you would take. And then some first aid supplies. And we need some food. We were very, very hungry. Still hungry. Am I good yet? We're good now. Okay. To the water treatment plant to kill some super muties and mirelurks. Get a lot of food out of it too because there are a bunch of mirelurk eggs in there. I think I want to chamber this for 44 rounds. Oh right, I was talking about fusion cores. I really need a fusion core actually. I might have to delay what I'm doing right now to get a fusion core because I forgot to bring an extra one with me. Ooh, I have my level up too. I have my 5 levels. We hit our level 10 breakpoint or whatever, so 5 levels here we can spend. That's awesome. I'm gonna hold off on that for now though. And we'll take a look at what we can do later on when we're back at the base. There are some crit perks I would like to get pretty quickly, though. Yeah, just 10% critical... it's this damage. 10% crit damage. 10% crit chance. Yeah, this is 3% crit chance. Like, that's pretty good. Level 10 this unlocks. I think I just take that right away. Idiot Savant is not really worth it in Horizon unless you're really going for a... Yeah, it's not really worth it unless you are already super low intelligence build. If you happen to be a low intelligence build already, then it's worth it. Fortune Finder, you know, we're going to want this eventually, so might as well take that as soon as we possibly can. I think Lone Wanderer as well. More resist and more carry weight. The last one is damage, right? Yeah, we're gonna want this right away or eventually anyway. So okay, never mind. I lied, guys. We're not gonna spend these points, Wanderer says, then spends like most of his points. Those are perks that I know guaranteed I want, so I don't mind. I was thinking more like the crafting perks. I don't know which crafting perks I'll want. How I'll want to prioritize them. But the crit perks and stuff, like those, I know exactly how I want to spend those. So yeah, not a big deal. As far as that goes, okay. Right, so, I think we have to go and get a fusion core, which, unfortunately, there is a fusion core in Cambridge Polymer Labs, which is not my favorite place to go. Because I have to fiddle around with the, nuclear thingies and figure out which one is which. But, is that on a miscellaneous quest? What is do I have a quest for it? Looks like I don't, but I mean, look, we're gonna go do it. I don't really want it. I don't know why I hate this quest so much, but I do. I don't like this quest. Tell me if you feel the same way about Cambridge Polymer Labs. If you irrationally dislike Cambridge Polymer Labs as a quest in Fallout 4 in a location and stuff, the way that I do. I just dislike it for some reason. We're gonna go do it though, unless I find a random fusion core like over here. I can't think of any that are super nearby, that are super close. All the ones that I can think of are like normally they're in outdoor power armor sets, and those are not going to exist in Fallout 4 Horizon because Horizon removes all the outdoor ones that I'm aware of, and you'd have to find them indoors. I guess the idea being that the weathering, the time they spent outside would not have been too good for them, so they didn't do too well. Someone told me that the way these work is that it's I think a 0.2% chance, or maybe it's 2%, but I thought it was a 0.2% chance, so like 1 in 500 chance of getting these, but the chance increases every time you hit the button. So, like, eventually you'll probably get it, but you have to wait for the animation every time, which is the real pain, so we're not going to do that. But, if you're interested in those things, that's what they told me, okay? They could be trolling me, though. They could be trolling me so that I just sit there and try to open that thing again and again and again. Yeah, I knew there were frag mines around here. Dogmeat can disarm these frag mines. It's an option. I'm also kind of lazy, though. Well, but it's free explosive material.
Heads up.
Yeah, where are they at? Is it the closest one? There's no other ones over here? No? It's these two?
Heads up. Get that. Pick that up.
Nice job. Where's number 2? Right here.
Look alive. Take that. Fetch it!
Nice job, Dogmeat. That's why I bring you. Oh, right, I was going to check the power armor before I went over here, and I totally spaced it. Totally forgot. Because I think there is a low chance you can get a fusion core in one of those crates that spawns beside the power armor in Horizon. Those crates obviously don't exist in the base game. Yeah, it's going to be... looking for the elevator that goes up. Right here is... yeah, there's the vertibird. There's where it's going to be at. There's some containers down here as well. And the reason there are containers down here is because the vertibird is falling off the thing here, and so it's dropping containers down here. They're hard to see because the mods for the grass. I think we'll just get rid of the grass for a second so I can see it. There we go, there's one. Okay, turn the grass back on. Anyway, yeah, it's further back than that. It's going to be like over here. All right, here we go. That's going to be Dance and Halen and Reese over there in their firefight, but we're going to ignore them for now. I've got other priorities at the moment. There is a frame here. It's actually working, yes. Okay. It will not have a core in it, though. Okay, we have a full, mostly T-45, sets, ruins, deteriorated. The helmet, I have XO1 helmet, right? And XO1 is kind of a problem because I can't repair it for a while yet. So perhaps we take that. And then we just recover the frame, then yeah, that's fine. There should also be, well, maybe, I don't know, there might not be, since the power armor frame is here, there might not be a consolation prize box over here that Horizon normally puts here. Probably isn't. We've already gotten our prize in the form of the power armor, and yeah. Unless it happens to be over in here. It's a very, very shiny vertibird model. That's a Luxor mod. Not sure how I feel about that. It's a bit too shiny, not quite rusty enough for my taste, I think, on the outside. Looking down like that kind of gives me anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. But then I remember I'm in power armor, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's stop derping and go to Cambridge Polymer Labs and get our fusion core. But it better not be malfunctioning, I'll be really upset. And also rather screwed if it is. The police station's right over here. Again, best of luck, Dance and company. We're going to get a fusion core because we're almost out of juice, so... Feel bad leaving them, but don't really have much choice. I need to get a fusion core ASAP. We'll go help them out afterwards. Introduce ourselves and stuff. That's yet another thing we gotta do is the quest for them. This is the fraternal post. This is where Nate was gonna give his speech at for the war. In the base game, the super mutants like spawn out here. They do not spawn outside in the with mods though. I'm not sure why that is, but I know it, or maybe it was a bug that it happened, but I know it happened in my survival playthrough. One of those things I recall very clearly for some reason about, I think my original Fallout 4 survival playthrough, or maybe my first playthrough in general of Fallout 4. This is the Institute. Yeah, this is the Institute. That's not where I want to go. Oh, Cambridge is just like one building down, huh? Man, this is that, that ghoul saying, right, you know, in the Fallout 4, or not the Fallout 4, but the Fallout show. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every time. Yep. Trying to do one thing, nope, gotta go and get a fusion core instead. Okay, Cambridge Polymer Labs is like right here. But this is not it. Or is it? This is it. Never mind. Take it all back. Hello there, Molly.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Why not?
Sure, I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Yes, I have high intelligence, so I can probably pass this.
Yes.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of researcher. Expect a bright future in polymer research. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
No, we're good. Let's move it along.
No. Let's just move it along.
Due to staffing needs, we can forego the orientation at this time. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
We going this way? Yeah, over here. Not sure why you stopped over there. I think you're a little bit short on your tour.
Here is your lab coat and clipboard. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team. Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead,
Rads.
Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Okay, so we need 3 things. Probably remember what they are whenever I go in there and see them, hopefully. And if not, we'll figure it out by just messing with stuff until we figure it out. A lot of loot in here too, which is nice. It is a loot-heavy little, like, dungeon quest area. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just, for whatever reason, it bugs me.
Lock's really strong.
Not enough shooting things, maybe. I don't know. Chemistry guide, nice. That can come in handy for increasing our workshop tech skill, as well as, of course, you know, making stuff with chemistry. Don't know why you borrowed getting up, buddy. I'll just have all of that. Thank you very much. Oh no. His arm has... Well, we'll just leave it there. It's fine. There's another thing. That note had some information on it probably, but we're super smart. We're just gonna... We don't need to read anything. We can just shove some things into things and things will work, hopefully. But if there was an option, like if you did it wrong, you would end up self-destructing the lab or something, doing some kind of like catastrophic meltdown. Lab blows up with you in it. That's what would have happened in like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, you know? when they were willing to take risks on stuff like that. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Could have been worse. I got stuck on a stool. Right, we need that. We turn off the terminal here. Turn off the... We cannot. Okay, let's just open the clean room door then. Defenses... Lockdowns were cleared. Okay, yeah, now we can get in. Cool. But yeah, that's the thing. Okay, just blowing through some 38 ammo, not a big deal. Kind of surprised I can't... Oops, sorry. Didn't know I was scrapping that. Kind of surprised I can't scrap the those turrets. I guess you can't scrap those particular kinds. Cannot pick this one up, huh? Oh, I had a password for that. I didn't have to use that. That's fine. Is that all the good stuff? I mean, pretty much. Nothing important down there. It's just some random crap. Is some stuff back here I want. Oop, I missed him. That's a big boy. Not a big boy. Medium big boy. Hey, one shot with the head tap. Nice. We'll take that. That's my ENB popping up when I hit Shift plus space. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Oh, I'm missing one, aren't I? I'm definitely missing one. I'm pretty sure it's 611 and then 331, 311, something like that. It's none of those, though. So that means I likely, yeah, I missed an area. I missed this area over here. This is the one we must need. Yeah, 3111. It's 611 and 3111 and then the isotope, and then we should be good, I think. My memory is not going bad. Okay, let's do it. And there we have it. It even gives you power armor.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, why you not like this Wanderer? It even gives you power armor, man. That's a T-51 piece, right? Pretty sure it's a T-51 base piece. But okay, there we go. We are done. Molly is still going to attack us for no good reason. That's fine, I don't really care. I would kill her and harvest her anyway. So it's fine. There's like a specific way you have to complete that quest. I never do it right. I always just walk out. Or maybe it's bugged, I don't know. Could be a bug as well. Oh, right, the turrets are gonna shoot me now. Can I hit through this? Can indeed. Yeah, see, these I can scrap. Couldn't scrap the other ones. Nice advanced circuitry. Took a lot more rads in there. I think I'll be okay to do Weston Water Treatment Plant, but yeah, we have to go get a doctor after that, for sure. Crap. Crap. Go back around now. The way those trash items work in Horizon, by the way, I think, is that your settlers will basically, like, turn them into a random low-quality junk item, like a common junk item. And it's another one of Zawinul's, I think the intention, anyway, here, is that the junk that you get is less deterministic and more random. I think that's how it works. That's why it's like that. I'm not entirely sure, though. But that's what those X'd items are. They are junk for that reason. Hey, nice melee. Oh, I had another question as well, which I responded to the comment, but just in case anybody else has the same question, what do the magazines that we're getting do? And they're just skill points, really. They just give you plus skills in the Horizon skill system, which is necessary because you don't get enough skill points by just taking the perks. Hello, director. My director. Dang it! It's malfunctioning. Oh, crap. Well, fiddlesticks, I guess. Just kidding. No fusion core in here. Massachusetts, or not Massachusetts, the hospital, Kendall Hospital would have a guaranteed fusion core. Also a Deathclaw, but, you'd probably take out the Deathclaw with the 45 ammo without too much problem. That'd be fine, I guess. We can do that. It's a long dungeon, a lot of loot. But, I mean, we kind of need it. I don't know if I want to go in there how I am currently. We could do Dance's quest as well, but that's going to be fighting a bunch of synths. I want to have better weapons on me than I currently have to do Arc Jet, because synths are kind of scary. It's like that or go back, I think, so... Alright. Or go down into DC. Where would there be a fusion core around here? Might not be, honestly, I'm not sure. What a waste of time. What a jip, man. All that. No fusion core.